Hey, welcome everyone to a new game of Catan. So let's have a look at the board. What do we see? Okay, so I'm looking at a couple of spots. The 5-6-9 with the brick board is interesting, but I don't like that someone could place on the 6-11-12 and cut you off to the 5-6-9. But as first position, you generally want to look for the ore and the wheat. There's no ore wheat spot left, but I do see the 5-8-10. I will have the best ore in the game, which will be valuable. And I expect to get some kind of wheat on the way back. And I think also with a good sheep spot. So I'm looking at the 5-8-10. I could also go for the 6-9-3. The wheat is also pretty rare on this board. But I don't see any good spots you can combine it with. It's pretty similar to the 5-6-11 with the advantage, of course, that the 6-9-3 does have the better wheat income. But I think I like the 5-8-10 here. In this case, yeah. So we will just go for that spot. So with the 4-5-11, the 4-9-11, even a 9-10-11 could work. I see the 6-3-11 could work well, or the 6-3-11 even. Maybe the 3-4-11 for if that is open for some reason, but I don't expect that to happen. So yeah, I think the 6-9-3, 3-4-8 will be taken. Probably 9-10-11, 3-4-8, 6-3-11. So that means I will get probably the 4-5-11 because I'm not sure where you can combine the 4-5-11 with. Maybe someone will place on the 6-3-11, 4-5-11, but yeah, I'm not sure. And if you take this spot, I will get a good other high producing spot. So yeah, I like the 5-8-10. But maybe there is a chance we have to play without the wheat, which can be pretty hard to do. I also see the 6-11-12 still as an option if that is open for us. We can cut off green to the brickboard, preventing him from having a great setup. And, well, we can port or brick in for the resources we want. The only downside is we are only on 3 resources. But once we settle here, we do have good production. And I think we can play the road game. And combined with some ore, that can be pretty nice. So yeah, you take the 9-10-11. Where do you combine it with? Probably with the 3-4-8, starting off with the free road. And gray will probably take the 6-3-11. And then green will take the 3-4-8. So that means the 4-5-11 will be open. I'm pretty sure the 4-5-11 will be open if everyone places. Yeah, well, I don't want to say, yeah, if everyone places like they should, because of course they can choose what they want, and I'm also not always right for sure. So, but I think it's reasonable to expect the 4-5-11 to be open because I do think the 6-11, 3-4-8 are spots that combine really well with the first settlement spots of gray and green. I like the setup of green, by the way. The 5-6-9, 3-4-8 looks really strong. Only downside is you don't have the ore, of course. But you will have, oh wow, yeah, you do block out the 3-4-8. That can be pretty bad because you now can place on the 8-4 as well. But this opens it up for me. I will get the 6-3-11, the 6-11-12, or the 4-5-11 now. So I don't mind that much. Oh, okay, you take the 4-5-11. So I have some options. Of course, I'm looking at the 6-3-11 here, and I can cut off gray. But there is still a chance I will lose the race to green for the 6-11-12 spot. He started off with a wood, a wheat, and a sheep. So that means he only needs 2 brick and a wood. And he's on good brick income. And, well, the 4 can definitely roll. So it is risky to go for this spot over here. But what I also could do is place on the 6-3-11 and just go to the 3-4 port. That also makes sense. Only downside is I don't have any sheep, and I will not have good sheep income this game. But we can connect our roads like this. But I can also place on the 6, 11, 12. And I could go to the 6 to 11, but not sure if I want to do that. I could also place on the 6, 11, 12 and go to the 9, 12. But I think having no sheep and no wheat can be pretty bad. So overall, I think I want to go on the 6 to 11. And I will not raise gray here. I don't need to raise gray. So yeah, also the reasoning is I don't want to place on the 6, 11, 12. Then I will give gray the 6 to 11. I don't think that's very smart. And I value the wheat a lot on this game. So we can place a road or we can hold. I think I will just place the road here. Yeah, so this is what I was worried about. I could place my road, I could also hold, because now you have a higher chance of getting my wheat, and that can be pretty bad for me. Okay. Oh, you steal for red. That's interesting. So I think you are looking for the wood here, or yeah, I'm not sure. Luckily, you don't steal from me. I think we can trade a wood for sheep with red. Let's see. If he decides to do that, yeah, I will definitely take this trade if he decides to do that. I'm not sure if he's interested in the wood though, but we can try. Oh, very nice. So now we have the settlement already on the 3 for 1. I could also go to the 8-4 if I want to, but then I will not have the 3 for 1 port. And I think I want to port in some of my wood, I think, or even the brick for the wheat probably. But we could also extend a row to the 8-4. And then we don't have the wheat problem in the future. So should I go for that option? But then I will not have a port. Mm, yeah, I think I want to go for that. The 8-4 is such a nice settlement spot for me. So green does have brick, and I think green stole the wood from red because the 4 didn't roll. So I definitely want to block this 9 now. Yeah, and now the 6 will probably be blocked as well, which is pretty bad. Because I need another brick. Oh wow, you do go for the 9 brick block, solo block. I could also get another road to the 4 wheat. Then I will have both the 3 for 1 port and the 8-4 in the future. That could also be an option. But we have to see. So what do I do here? I don't think I want to go for the development card here. I need my sheep for the settlement. Okay. You only need one more 6. Or another or, then we do have the city, which is also pretty nice. Yeah, and if I settle on the 8-4 or this 4 over here, I can city up the 8-5-10, and then I can pair my ore with the wheat, which I really like. So let's see if we get a good roll now. It is the wood here. Yeah, let's see if we can get a wood for brick trade here. Maybe green's interested. We could also do ore for brick. It's a little bit annoying because now I'm stuck at 7 cards. What do I do here? Yeah, I don't want to go for the death card here. I think getting the settlement or the city is better. So maybe it was smarter to go to the 3-for-1 port first. And then we could extend to the 4 wheat eventually. But in this case, it didn't matter though. But by the way, we could still settle first here and already have the road here. Could also be an option. Okay, nice. We do get another wheat here. That's pretty nice. Ooh, and gray gets the first city of the game. Still no 6, 5, or 10. I will do it for the boot, I think. But the 4 did roll, so not sure if you're interested. But you have a lot of sheep. But I think, okay, you do give me that trade, so now I can at least get the death card. Yeah, you go to the 5 ore spot. Okay, so now we have to go for the death card because there's no brick. Okay, nice. That's the roll we needed. Maybe I want to settle on the 3-for-1 port first. I will do wood for wheat, for sure. Wheat is pretty rare. Okay, so you're looking for the ore or the brick? So we are very lucky until now that we didn't 7 out. Let's see what red decides to do here. Wow, another 6. Okay, in that case, I want to road settle, I think, here. And red will not challenge me here for the 8-4. But now I can get the wheat and the 3-for-1 port. So yeah, I want to go for that option. Yeah, I really like... not sure. No, we can't settle on the 8-4 anymore. It doesn't matter though. We can still settle here now. We have another settlement spot and we extended our road. So we can still compete for road as well. We can connect and we have some space to build to. I will do it for a brick. Yeah, but I don't think you're interested. No, you're not interested in the wood, in the brick. The 6 did roll. Where do you want to go? Maybe to the 3-for-1 port? So I think the next goal is definitely to get the city on the 5-8-10. Ah, you're going for the sheep port. Gray can still cut you off here. So it is a little bit risky. Gray needs 2 trees, I think, to cut green off. And I think he wants to go for that option. I think I want to do this. I don't need the brick right now. If I can get a rare sheep and a wheat. Yeah, and he definitely needs the brick. So this is a good trade for me. It sets me up for getting the city and the death card. So overall it looks yeah, pretty good actually. Okay. Green doesn't have cards, so that means I will probably get stolen from. So who does have ore? I don't. The 10 only rolled once, so there's no ore. The 6 did roll 12, 5, 6. Yeah, so Gray does have some wheat for me. But I also want to block green. But then I will have no cards, and I definitely need some wheat. Well, I can also block the 4 wood. That's, I think, a pretty solid block. And I will just steal... Okay, we do get the sheep, fortunately. Yeah, well, the sheep is nice, though. Sheep is nice. Okay, let's see if red wants to do this trade. Then I will have the city. Okay, no trades. Yeah, then I'll just go for another death card. I will definitely do brick for wheat here. Okay, but he's not going for the 6, 11, 12 spot. So he's probably looking for the wood here. Yeah, he's looking for the wood. Okay, nice. So maybe we can get a wood for 2 wheat. Okay, red managed to get on the 5-2. That's a great settlement spot for him. Okay. Let's see if... no, for the wood, of course. He needs the wood for sure. I can also do this trade. Wood and brick for wheat and ore. Okay, he doesn't want to trade. I can get another settlement. Or let's try to do this then with gray. Maybe he doesn't want to give his ore. Okay. So we are at 6 cards. This is tough. Do I just go for another one? I might want to do that. I expect to get some ore and wheat. We do get a monopoly now. It's pretty nice. Yeah. So we would have the city right now, but we can definitely 7 out. It seems like that will not happen though. Wow, another 9. Okay. Let's see if gray wants to do this trade. I don't think so. Yeah. So now we hold. Nice, there's the 11. So we only need the 11 is, by the way, rolling a lot. 4 times already. Helps gray immensely as well. So maybe I want to start blocking gray now. Gray is now getting ahead. And he does have the wheat board, so with the 4 and the 6, I think he could be quite scary here. Okay. I think it's definitely now time to city up. Yeah, you will get 2 cities now. And you get the death card as well. Wow. That's a huge turn. So I think, yeah, gray will be the target now. But let's see. So what did roll again? Oh, wow, you go. Okay. Let's first roll. Let's see what it is. It is the 7. So who does have the ore? Red does have some ore, I think. Yeah, let's just block the 9 sheep. We do get the wheat. Oh, man. Okay, let's try to do this. Wood for brick. I don't think there's any brick in the game, right? Maybe green wants to do this? Okay. Should I play the knight here? I think then I will just get another road. Is that smart? Yeah, I think it sets me up for another settlement. I definitely need to city up soon. Okay, what's gray going to do? Yeah, just a knight, okay. Another great roll for gray. That's a really good roll. Wow. That's an amazing roll. That's not a good roll, that's an amazing roll. And we still don't have the resource to city up. That's pretty bad. Okay, gray is now definitely in the lead. Okay, now we do have. I don't think I will get any ore, so we now go for the city. And do I want to block the 6 wheat now? But let's see, I think green might have the knight here. We will find out now. Ah, you don't have the knight. And then 2 6s roll. Oh, okay. Gray is really taking off here. What are you going to do now? So you basically have brick and wheat. Yeah, I think you only have brick and wheat in your hand. So you will 2 for 1 your wheat for the wood. Or for the sheep. Okay, yeah. For just the development card. Okay. We can go for the settlement now. Let's try to do this with red. I think he needs the wood as well. The 3 did roll. But the 4 did roll too. Okay, just going for another city. Wow. Let's see if we can get a sheep. Should I mono the ore here, by the way? I think I want to do that. So now we can city up the 6-3-11. And what do I do now? Maybe the wood for the wheat. Maybe someone wants to do that. Oh wow, I do get the trade. So now I can get the settlement as well. I could either settle on the 8 or the 5. Yeah, this is safer because red could take my settlement spot here. So gray can now play his knight. And well, he does have ore and brick, I think. So yeah, let's see what he has here. Ooh. Okay, you're just holding here. Maybe you don't have the knight. And another 11, wow. But we can now play the knight and get another city. But I also want to get the sheep here. Because we can win with army and road. So let's first roll here. It is the 7. You will probably hold your ore here. And then I will block the 6 wheat. So that's what I want to go for. Yeah. And we do get an ore. Very nice. Let's see if someone wants an ore here. Maybe I will get a sheep from red. Okay. Then I will just city up again. And I will city up this one over here to get some more wheat. And the 5 will be blocked a lot, so then I at least have some more wheat. And we could also get another city and just build one road. That's definitely an option here. Okay, everyone is now going for deaths. Yeah, you don't have the knight. So that's huge. So with an 11 and a 6, we win the game already. Five is also very nice. So there's a lot of sheep. Green does have sheep. Ooh, you're going for the road now. So for now, that's off the table. So who do I want to target now? I definitely want some sheep. So, but green is not in the lead for sure. I want to block red or gray here. So I could just block the 9 sheep, I guess. Preventing them both from getting death cards, but red is on the 8 sheep as well. But I have no way to block red otherwise. And from whom do I want to steal? What did roll? The 5 did roll. The 8. The 11 did roll as well. Okay, maybe I want to steal from gray again. Yeah, we do get an ore. Okay, so we can get another city now. We could also go for the death card. Okay, I will just go for another city. So we only need 2 roads, I think. And I think we can definitely outpace red. Yeah, and green is now going for army as well. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, so maybe we need 3 roads to win the game. Ooh, and green is also now going for the road. Okay, that's fine. That's amazing. So you have to close your road now, otherwise I would win. Yeah, that's smart. Okay, big 8. What do I want to do here? I can get the settlement here. I will not get any trades. Maybe I want to go for the death card. If it is a knight, it's okay. If it's a victory point, it's very nice because now I only need the settlement here. I don't need to win with road or army anymore. So it seems green didn't have the knight. Okay, red on 9. Big blocks. Okay, so he only needs 1 road, 1 settlement. I only need 1 settlement too. Ooh. Okay, at least you mono the ore now. So red is not likely to win. Green will go for the city here. But maybe he doesn't have the victory point because he didn't play his knight. Yeah, so maybe he does have the victory point. Five is big. So let's see if green wants an ore for the sheep. Nice. And can we get a wood? Okay, then I will just reform my ore for the brick because my wheat can't get blocked. So we are 1 off of the win. Red is very close to. He does have the brick, he does have the sheep. And he stole my wood, so he only needs the wheat. Or he needs another good roll, let's see. Okay, that's fine, that's fine. I think he can't win with the settlement now. He definitely needs an 11, I think, to win, or a 9. 9 or not 4, 9 or 11 are winning rolls. So the odds are not, I think, in our favor now. We have to find out. Let's see. But maybe you don't have the victory point. Then I will be fine too. That's pretty bad. That is nice play that he blocks my wheat here. I can only win with 11 or 5 now. So he only needs the wheat. Interesting that he goes for another road. Oh, we were really close at winning. This will accomplish nothing. What are you going to do? Yeah, you're just going to challenge red, but I think it's too late. Yeah, red will win now, I think. Sorry, you got to go. Okay. Yeah, I think that is GG, right? That is GG. So good game. We will end up second. Oh, okay, or not. Then we most likely win. Okay, GG. So hope you enjoyed. Don't forget to like and subscribe. And hope to see you tomorrow. Bye bye.